That's 286-2304.
Michael Wilkerson, age 60, of Rutherfordton, passed away Tuesday at Hospice House of Rutherford County. He was the son of Leonard and Lois Wilkerson, survived by his wife Maureen Fitzgerald Wilkerson, one stepdaughter Suzanne Sanders, one sister Melinda Wilkerson, one brother Brian Wilkerson, three great-grandchildren, I should say. The family will be holding a memorial service at a later date. Harold McMahon's funeral home and cremation services in charge of the arrangements for Michael Wilkerson. Harold Spencer Allen, age 78, of Sandy Mush, passed away Wednesday. Graduated from Tri-High School. He attended North Carolina State University, later graduated from Carson Newman, and then on to Southern Theological Seminary. He opened Alexander Pawn Shop. Spencer and his brother J.P. Allen contributed to the building of Allen Stadium at Chase High School, which bears the Allen name. Survived by his wife Jackie Scheidel Allen, Forest City, a daughter, Tanya Allen, and three grandchildren. Services to honor Spencer's life will be announced at a later date. Harrelson Funeral Home and cremation services entrusted with the arrangements for Harold Spencer Allen. Della H. Moore, age 85, of Ellenboro, passed away Thursday. A native of Mitchell County, worked in textiles for many years until her retirement, was a member of the Race Path Baptist Church. Survivors include two daughters, Faye Tony and husband Carl, and Deborah Blanton and husband Joe, two sons, Alan Bowen and wife Rita, and Leon Bowen, three sisters, Garetha Walker, Ethel Garver, and Carolyn Green, also survived by 12 grandchildren and a number of great-grandchildren and one great-great-grandchild. Funeral services will be held today at 11:30 at the Harrelson Funeral Chapel. Burial will follow in the Corinth Baptist Church Cemetery, with the family receiving friends 1 hour prior to the service time at the funeral home. Harrelson Funeral Home and cremation services entrusted with the arrangements for Della H. Moore. Helen Miller Davis, age 78, of Rutherfordton, passed away Monday at hospice. Helen was a retired secretary for the Vocational Office of Isothermal Community College, survived by her daughter, Deborah Howes, four grandchildren, daughters-in-law Bonnie Davis and Colleen Bradley. Services will be held today at 3 p.m. at the Crows Mortuary, with the family receiving friends 1 hour prior to the service. Burial will be private for the family. Crows Mortuary crematory services serving the family of Helen Miller Davis. Katie Silver Blanton, age 81, of Forest City, passed away Tuesday at Rutherford Regional Medical Center. A memorial service will be held 10:30 a.m. today at the Crows Funeral Chapel in Rutherfordton. Katie was a native of Buncombe County, spent the majority of her life working in the liver mush industry of the North Carolina foothills. First worked in her husband's family business, Blanton's Liver Mush, in Ellenboro. Later, she would work for Max Liver Mush in Shelby. Katie was also a long-standing and faithful member of the Mount Olivet Baptist Church, survived by her husband of 54 years, Rupert Bill Blanton, her children, Donna and Lee Matthews, and Neil and Annette Blanton, and one grandchild. Crows Mortuary crematory services serving the family of Katie Silver Blanton. Jesse Eugene J. Huntley II, age 53, of Wilmington, passed away Wednesday at Lower Cape Fear Hospice. A native of Forest City, was the son of Jesse Eugene Jean Huntley and wife Becky of Forest City, and Yvonne Ford and Hayes and husband Bob of Shelby. Jay was a graduate of East Rutherford High School and is honors student at the North Carolina State University. He served his country as a lieutenant in the U.S. Navy nuclear program as part of the submarine fleet, currently a member of the Life Point Church in Wilmington. In addition to his parents, he is survived by his wife Kathy Botts Huntley of the home, a son Trey Huntley and wife Kimberly, a daughter Morgan Huntley, brother Greg Huntley and wife Donna, his father and mother-in-law Dewey and Francis Botts, mother-in-law Mike Botts and wife Denise. Funeral services will be held 12 p.m. today at the Center Grove Baptist Church, with the family receiving friends following the service. and a graveside service will be held at 2 p.m. Sunday at the Cool Springs Cemetery. Paget and King Mortuary and Crematory serving the family of Jesse Eugene J. Huntley II. Tyson Kyle Guy, aged 96, passed away Wednesday at the Tucker Hospice House in Kannapolis, North Carolina. He was a native of Duplin County, North Carolina, served in the United States Navy during World War II, was retired from the local textile industry, and was a member of the Spindale United Methodist Church, survived by one son, Reverend Charles Guy, and wife Becky, two grandchildren, three great-grandchildren, and one sister, Winnie Braden. Funeral services will be held 2 p.m. Tuesday, August 29th at the Crows Funeral Chapel. The family will be receiving friends 1 hour prior to the service. Burial will take place at the Eternal Hills Memorial Park with military honors provided by the Rutherford County Veterans Honor Guard. Crows Mortuary crematory services serving the family of Mr. Tyson Kyle Guy. Those are all the obituaries we have at this time. These and others can be heard again Monday morning at 6:30 with Jim Bishop. At 7:05 with Jim Bishop as part of the afternoon, as part of the morning call-around program. We're going to get started now with the Saturday morning call-around report. Our first stop will be the Rutherford County Sheriff's Department, and we'll do that next. Stop into Save-A-Lot Grocery and save big money every day. Choose from a variety of name-brand merchandise at incredible low prices. Save big on fresh meats, vegetables, pastries, frozen foods, deli items, and so much more. They are located in the White Oaks Plaza in Spindale. Hours are Monday through Saturday, 8 a.m. until 9 p.m. and Sunday, 10 a.m. until 8 p.m. That's Save-A-Lot Grocery Store in the White Oaks Plaza in Spindale. 14 minutes after 7 o'clock on this Saturday morning, August the 26th, and our first stop, as always, is the Rutherford County Sheriff's Department. With us is Deputy Mitchell. Deputy, good morning, sir.
How are you?
Doing great. Hope you are.
I am.
And what do you have on the report for us this morning?
In the past 24 hours, the Sheriff's Office has responded to 189 calls, processed 16 arrests, and currently have 184 in the jail. As far as incident reports, Nicole Whitesides of Bostic reported an assault with a deadly weapon and assault on a female. Denise Klontz of Forest City reported a misdemeanor larceny. As far as arrest reports go, Randy Baker of Forest City was charged with 2 counts of failure to appear on a misdemeanor. Christopher Moore of Bostic was charged with 3 counts of assault with a deadly weapon. Candace Butler of Lawndale was arrested for 1 count of financial card fraud. Robbie Green of Mooresboro was charged with 1 count of misdemeanor stalking. Alfred Leverett of Forest City was charged with 2 counts of failure to appear on a misdemeanor. Joy Roop of Forest City was charged with 1 count of failure to appear on a misdemeanor. Joshua Van Buskirk of Rutherford was charged with 1 count of reckless driving to endanger and 1 count of speed to elude. Alonzo Munoz of Forest City was charged with 1 count of failure to appear on a misdemeanor. Justin Gregg of Rutherford was charged with 1 count of assault by pointing a gun and 1 count of communicating threats. And Devontae Hill of Forest City was charged with 1 count of failure to appear on a misdemeanor. And that's all I got for you this morning, Jim.
Deputy Mitchell, thanks for that report, and you guys be safe today.
All right, thank you,
thanks.
Sir.
Bye-bye. Deputy Mitchell with the report from the Rutherford County Sheriff's Department. And we're being kind today on this Saturday, August the 26th, to Roger Wall. He's retired, lives in Rutherford. If you see Roger, wish him a happy birthday. Most of all, be kind to him. Today is his day.
It can be a tough call when it comes time to provide daycare services for an aging parent or loved one. Rutherford Life Care can be just what you're looking for. Rutherford Life Care offers adults a safe and fun place during the day for medical monitoring, nutritional meals, and daily activities. Rutherford Life is licensed by the state of North Carolina Division of Aging. Call them today and let them answer questions you may have. That's 288-1697, 288-1697. Rutherford Life offers a staff of professionals who show the love and compassion that you entrust your loved ones to. That's Rutherford Life Care Services, located on Thunder Road, Spindale. Again, that phone number is 288-1697.
17 minutes after 7 o'clock on this Saturday morning, August 26th. We're going to our next stop, which is the 911 Communications Center. And with us is the always wide awake Carrie. Carrie, good morning.
How are you?
Doing wonderful. Hope you are.
Good. In the past 24 hours, Rutherford County Sheriff's Office 911 Communications has processed 557 911 administrative calls. EMS had 42. Rescue had 11. Under law enforcement, Sheriff's Office had 189. Park City 81. Lake Lure 8. Rutherfordton 45. Spindale 40. Under fire calls, Park City responded to a motor vehicle accident. That was all.
Carrie, thanks so much for the report and have a great day.
You too.
Thanks. Bye-bye. Carrie with the report from the Rutherford County 911 Communications Center, filling us in on what's been happening in the past 24 hours. We're going to move next to our next stop, and that'll be at the Lake Lure Rumbling Bald Fairfield Resort up that way in Lake Lure, and we'll see who we can get a hold of on the phone. We'll do that next.
Paralyzed Veterans of America, National Service Officers.
We've got an entire generation of men and women who have seen war. They're going to need voices.
Paralyzed Veterans of America represents them.
Changing lives, building futures. That's Paralyzed Veterans of America. To learn more, visit pva.org. A public service message from Paralyzed Veterans of America.
The Recliner Center is happy to introduce new styles of Spring Air mattresses. Some come with the cool gel that you're going to love. Remember the days when you could flip your mattress? Well, Spring Air is now offering the flippable mattress. Check out these for a really great night's sleep. The Recliner Center is needing to make room for some new styles of lift chairs, recliners, and sofas, and you're going to get some special deals on the floor models and extra inventory in the store. Now, you always know you get the best deals in town at the Recliner Center, and now's the best time to go shopping. Check on the inventory of new recliners, sofas, and lift chairs coming in. Now, some of the styles have a new water-repellent fabric. Water beads up instead of soaking into the fabric. Leave it to the Recliner Center to offer you the best choices and best prices. Ask to see the new wall hugger style furniture. Hours are Wednesday through Friday 9 to 5 and Saturday 9 to 2. The Recliner Center on Cooper's Gap Road in Rutherfordton. What makes a good radio station? Local involvement, complete news coverage, sports, constant weather updates, talk shows, contests, today's country hits, and yesterday's memories. Come to think of it, I guess you're listening to it. WCAB.
Hi, this is Doug Rice. Join me every Monday night at 7 p.m. for the latest edition of Fast Talk. Jeff Gordon, first off, have you ever seen anything particularly like that in your 23 years?
Yeah, I was in the driver's seat when it happened. This is created by the intensity and what's on the line, and only people that are in that situation can understand.
Minutes after 7 o'clock on this Saturday morning, going next to the Rumbling Bald Lake Lure Fairfield area up in the upper part of the county, and Homer's with us fresh off a bear sighting. Homer, good morning.
Good morning. Yeah, we just had not a bear sighting, well, not too long ago. The trash is scattered all over one of our condo areas. I'm going to have to call the grounds guy to go clean it up.
So
the bear's been out on the prowl this morning.
Homer gets a bear call, and if he's there when Homer arrives, is it you get out and try to wrestle with him, don't you? Is that the procedure there? You wrestle with them and kind of throw them back into the woods?
No, I normally stay in the vehicle and just honk the horn a few times.
Okay. That's a good idea too.
I'm not getting out of the vehicle.
You know, I used to be fascinated by these guys who, like the old circus acts, that would have these big old huge bears, and then I was like, why don't these bears ever get tired of this? And I actually saw one get tired of it one time, and yeah, that wasn't a good sight.
I can imagine so. Yeah, we got a pretty good morning. It's feeling kind of fall-like up here. This a little cooler temperatures. I'm enjoying it. sort of mild at midnight, 71. Right now we're looking at 68 with no rain. Got a wedding today at 5 p.m., about 100 people in attendance. I think we've got another smaller one tomorrow on Sunday. Got a couple of golf groups here. I think it's going to be a busy day for golfers. The cart attendant, as I went by, has got the parking lot full of golf carts. And let's see, I got one other announcement. The White House Community Center is having their country breakfast buffet. It's already in progress. It goes from 7 a.m. to 10 a.m. this morning at the White House Community Center at 5408 Painters Gap Road. I understand that's always a good place to go eat breakfast, good country home-cooked meal. Other than that, it's going to be a pretty decent weekend here at Rumbling Bald. Everybody enjoy it and be safe, and watch out for the bears.
Closest I ever come to a bear was, this is probably middle to late summer. It was a hot day, and I was washing my vehicle out in my front yard, and my wife came out, and we had to go somewhere, so I just kind of rolled the hose up. Didn't actually turn the water off, and we left and came back home, and there was a bear had come up from behind our house there, and he had bitten holes in the garden hose, and it was spraying water. And he had his head in that jet of water, and I guess he was cooling himself off. And he was just moving his head back and forth, and I just sat there like, wow, that's a bear, you know. Yeah. And he heard me coming and turned around and looked at me, and he just sort of bumbled off through the woods, and that was that. So
actually, last year we had some ladies staying in a house on property. They got up the next morning. She had 2 flat tires. And after investigation, when they determined that a bear had bit a hole in her car tire and flattened it.
Bit a hole in her tire.
We had that happen here last year. That was kind of interesting.
It was amazing that he was smart enough to realize that he could poke some holes in that hose and it could cool him off, and that's essentially what he was doing.
Yeah, that was a smart bear.
And somebody was like, well, why didn't you shoot him? And I'm like, I wouldn't want a man shooting me just because I was trying to get cool.
That's true. It makes sense.
Yeah. Homer, have a great day, and we'll talk to you next time.
Thank you. We appreciate it.
Bye-bye. Homer with the report from the Lake Lure, Fairfield, Rumbling Bald area up in the upper part of the county. We're going to move over now to Sunshine, Cherry Mountain Fire District. We'll see if we can catch up with Sue Price, find out what's happening in that area.
Hot temperatures on the highway can be brutal on your automobile. RS Speedy Lube is there to help keep your automobile running clean. Keep the oil changed regularly. They'll check the fluids, vacuum the car. Next door, get the service you need on brakes, radiator, exhaust, CV joints, and radiator flush. RS Service Center also includes service on big trucks and campers. For the best car wash, it's the RS Speedy Automatic Car Wash. RS Speedy Lube Service Center is a complete service center inside, outside, and down under Railroad Avenue, Rutherfordton.
If your skin could talk, would you listen? Stop tanning and protect your skin from melanoma, the second most common cancer in young women 15 to 29 years old. Learn more at spotskincancer.org. A message from the American Academy of Dermatology.
726 Sunshine, Cherry Mountain Fire District. Sue Price on the phone. Sue, good morning.
Good morning.
I was going to ask you about the yard sale that's coming up, and I can't remember. That's on toward the end of September, ain't it?
The one at Bostic.
Yeah, the one they're going to have in Bostic there.
Yeah, that's September 23rd.
Okay.
So get your stuff ready to take part in that and call and reserve your space.
Of course, that's the Saturday I would work.
Well, maybe you'll still catch something when you get away.
We'll get over there. Usually things are just getting cranked up about 8 o'clock, but a lot of times if you get there at 7 o'clock, you get some of the good stuff, you know what I mean?
Yeah. I know. I hope to have a good turnout. And I hope to have a pretty day for it. We got a pretty day today. It's 65 degrees out there, so that's nice. And I didn't have any calls from the fire department. Have no birthdays on my calendar for today. Tomorrow I've got an anniversary for Debbie and Jim Spikelether, so I hope they're going to have a good day. And on my personal calendar today, I got an anniversary for Martin and Paulette Van Dyke. And tomorrow, a birthday for Ann Self. So, happy anniversary and happy birthday to those folks. And there's nothing on Fairviews and First Broads for today or tomorrow, which is kind of unusual, but that's okay. We hope everybody that's celebrating will have a good day. And in my announcements, the Chopped Sirloin Supper is tonight over at the Hopewell Hollis Community Clubhouse, 4 to 8 p.m. They'll have chopped sirloin, baked potato, fries, salad bar, bread, homemade desserts. Adults are $9, children $6. So can't beat that for a good supper, and they really always have a good supper. The Bostic area yard sale Saturday, September 23rd, 8 to 1 at the Bostic Lincoln Center on the Green. Reserve your space by calling 828-245-9800. And you have to provide your own table, and your $5 donation benefits the building fund. So start gathering up. I'm trying to gather up some stuff. I hope I can take part in it. And I guess as far as I know, that's the only announcements I have. It's just quiet and calm. Looking for a good day and a good weekend, and I hope you'll have one, Todd.
Sue, I hope you have one as well, and you and Richard have a great weekend.
All right.
Thanks.
Bye-bye.
Sue Price with a report from the Sunshine Cherry Mountain Fire District over in the Ballstick area over there. It's my favorite part of the world. Of course, I'm kind of partial. I live over that way, but hey, gotta love where you live. High school football Friday night action last night. Our featured game of the week was Chase versus Cherryville. Chase come up on the losing end of that, not by much, just by 3 points. Cherryville 22 over Chase 19. Thomas Jefferson, they beat Greenwood Raptors 47-12. RS Central came up short against Morganton Patton 29-64, and East Rutherford, they pretty much dominated North Gaston 48-14. So two of our county teams won and two lost. So that's not bad. We'll split the series, so we'll just go with that. How's that? Coming up, we'll move up to the Union Mills Fire District, move up on the porch, kick the snakes out of the way, and we'll find Brenda Kelly after this.
Health insurance is complicated, and with healthcare reform on the way, it's not getting any simpler. If you've got questions, we've got agents. Your local Farm Bureau insurance agent can walk you through the changes and offer you the right healthcare plan with the right benefits for you. Healthcare may be changing, but our superior service isn't. North Carolina Farm Bureau Insurance, helping you is what we do best.
In Rutherford County, please
I'm
call
fine. How are you on this nice, cool morning?
287-2428.
I'm wonderful.
I hear you. That's good.
Farm Bureau Insurance of North Carolina. Farm Bureau Life Insurance Company, an independent licensee of the Blue Cross and Blue Shield Association.
With Thermospa's unique built-in thermal filtration system, you simply fill it with a garden hose and your water stays crystal clear with very little maintenance. Right now, they're offering 0% APR financing with approved credit and a $1,000 savings coupon. Call Thermospas today at 800-956-7179 for your free DVD and brochure. That's 800-956-7179. Call 800-956-7179 today to take advantage of 0% APR financing.
They could have had the whole, I'd have thrown rod, reel, and all in. They could have had it all.
7:31 on this Saturday morning, and we're going to Union Mills Fire District and Brenda Kelly. Brenda, good morning.
Good morning. How are you on this super Saturday cool morning?
I'm doing all right. Yeah,
that's good. I'm glad
probably
to hear
heard that. I accidentally had Brenda's switch there up, so you probably heard her over that commercial. Telling her I was watching a video where a guy caught a catfish, and when he got it up, that catfish had a copperhead had a hold of that catfish. So he was fighting the fisherman over that catfish there. That was pretty funny.
Well, it wouldn't have been funny to me. I'd have just thrown the whole mess in the river or pond or whatever. They could have had it.
I know me and my buddy used to go to this old pond. Had to hike back out through the woods to get to it. Probably wasn't even really allowed to be there, but we went anyway. And we'd catch us My grandmother loved cooking up brim, so anytime we would go fishing, she'd want us to bring her 4 or 5 little brim. So we'd put them on the stringer there, and we'd throw them back out in the water so they wouldn't die. And we fished probably 2 or 3 hours, and went to get our brim, and they wasn't nothing but the heads.
Oh, Lord.
And I guess a big old snapping turtle or something had come by and eat every one of them darn things.
Yeah. Well, then you had to catch some more, didn't you?
Yep. By then, we was done tired of that. So.
Yeah. Yeah.
I've caught a couple of catch some of them old snapping turtles on your line, boy.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I hate them things.
Yeah. Well, me and Donald used to go down to Lake Wiley all the time, Lake James and different places, and fish and put jugs out and catch fish that way.
Yep.
Yeah.
What they call them old things? Cooters, don't they?
Yeah.
Them old mud turtles or snapping turtles or whatever.
Yeah. A lot of people like to cook. I went one time to this man had a big old cookout, and that man could cook. And he said, "You ever eat turtle?" And I said, "No." And he said, "Try this. It tastes just like chicken." I took one bite, put it, and I thought, "Oh no, I ain't never tasted no chicken like that." That weren't my cup of tea. No.
We was helping a friend of mine in behind me get some turtles out of his pond, and old Lips Mosley took a turtle one time, cooked it up, made it, and him and his friends there said it was pretty good. I said, "Oh, you can have that." No
they can have that. I don't like freshwater fish, and the only saltwater fish I like is flounder. I don't eat nothing but flounder. I will eat shrimp and devil crab, and that's all.
I like flounder and devil crab's pretty good.
Yeah. But anyway, everybody else can have the rest of them. I'll let them have.
That's right.
I'll let them have my share. I've got 64 degrees on the front porch. Birthdays today, Jeff Crawford and Violet Daddle. And tomorrow on the 27th, we got Rita Gordon Weiss and Lois Moore. On Round Hill, we got Violet Daddle and Aaron St. Clair's birthday today. And I don't have any on Macedonia, so we hope these people have a great old big day on their special day. And then ways of announcements, we got a country breakfast going on as we speak. It'll last till 10 o'clock. This is at the White House Community Center on Painters Gap Road in Union Mills. Adults $6, children 6 to 12 $3, under 6 free. All kind of good food to eat. You can also rent their clubhouse for your family reunion, birthday party, or other special event. You can call 828-625-4502 for details. And that's all I got going on.
Go ahead, Brenda. I'm sorry.
I got one more. Friday, September the 1st, Union Mills Learning Center, Hudlow Road in Union Mills. Destination Bluegrass. Meal beginning at 6 p.m., $5, includes sandwich, drink, and dessert. Music begins at 7 p.m., no admission for the music. Tip jar available for the band. Now, that's all I got.
I wish you'd talk with them people at up Painters Gap, see if they offer some kind of shuttle service on that buffet breakfast. I wonder if they'd shuttle me down some breakfast. You reckon they'd do that?
Well, now, I don't know. That's a long way up there from here. I've been up there a few times, but not many.
You hit Painters Gap Road right there at Gilkey Lumber, and you think, boy, I got it made. Nope, you got about 20 more minutes to drive before you get there.
Yeah, you're almost in McDowell County when you're up there. Yeah.
That's a long way up through there.
Sure is. But that's all I know of going on so far.
All right, Brenda, thanks so much. We'll talk to you again next time.
Okay, catch you later.
See you. Bye. Brenda Kelly with a report from the Union Mills Fire District. Let us know what's happening up in that little peaceful part of the county, up in the woods that way is what we'll say. We'll check in down with Cliffside. Herman Jones, see if we can find him. We'll do that next.
The Arledge Law Firm and attorneys Gerald N. Willis, Kent Baldwin, and Martin Sherrard offer years of experience and expertise to provide a wide range of legal services, from real estate closings, Medicaid planning, asset protection, and probate, to litigation of any description. Call 287-3338 for a consultation or visit them at 120 East Court Street in Rutherfordton. Gerald, Kent, Martin, and their staff stand ready to go to work for you.
Infectious diseases spread by pests like malaria, Zika, and Chagas disease are causing a worldwide health crisis. Fortunately, here at home, we don't face the same level of threat, but we shouldn't let our guard down. Mosquito-borne diseases like West Nile virus and Zika are impacting communities across the U.S., and Lyme disease spread by ticks is on the rise. Whether around the world or just around the block, get the facts you need to protect your family at pestworld.org. A public service message from the National Pest Management Association.
Today's hits and yesterday's memories, WCAB, Rutherfordton. Start the day with local news with the popular morning report at 6:55 a.m. Get North Carolina news, national news from ABC, and local reports from Lake Lure to Cliffside. Be the first to know on WCAB.
7:37 or 23 minutes before the hour of 8 o'clock, 23 minutes before 7 or 7:37. Either way you will look at it. You're going to find us down in Cliffside. Herman Jones, good morning, sir.
Good morning, Mr. Todd. You well and happy?
Man, I'm as fine as I can be.
Me and you, too. If I was any better, I'd be good.
If I was any better, I couldn't stand myself.
I heard that. Hey.
Herman, what's going on down in the big city, Cliffside?
Everything's quiet down here. Nothing out of the ordinary that I know of, Todd. Everything seems to be coyotes still won't raise a racket once in a while, but that's nature. Can't do nothing about that, can we?
That's right. Just let them holler.
Yeah, they ain't hurt nothing. What is the date?
Today is August the 26th.
All day long. If it don't rain.
That's right, even if it does.
Well, I know if it rains, it'll be a rainy day. Did you say the 26th?
Yes, sir. 26.
Boy, this month has got gone in a hurry, hasn't it?
That is right. That's right.
Well, I don't have a birthday one on the 26th. 27th either one. My calendar don't have anything.
Nice and quiet down that way.
Yes, it is. It sure is. It's quiet. I'm just going to leave, go back up to the senior center.
All right. You might be the only one there today.
I get something stirred up there.
That's right. That's right. Well, Herman, if nothing else, we'll talk to you again next time.
All right. Appreciate it,
Thanks,
Todd.
Herman. See you.
Bye-bye.
Herman Jones reporting from Cliffside, letting us know what's happening down the lower part of the county, down there next to the South Carolina line. We'll move over down across the road over there and move to Ellenboro. We'll check in with Luther Sweet Thing Gillikin after this.
I know what I want from my energy company. I want to know that my power is always on and that my energy is cleaner, safer, and affordable. That's why as a Duke Energy lineman, I'm working hard to make that possible. I feel honored to serve our community. It's a good feeling knowing that I'm helping to build a smarter, reliable energy future for all of us, for my family and for yours.
Paid for by Duke Energy shareholder.
If your skin could talk, would you listen?
As your skin, I forgive you. I forgive you for damaging me before prom, on spring break, and at tanning salons. But if you continue to tan, I hope you can forgive me. Forgive me when I start developing wrinkles and age spots. Forgive me if I develop melanoma when you're only 22.
Protect your skin from the second most common cancer in young women 15 to 29 years old. Learn more at spotskincancer.org. A message from the American Academy of Dermatology.
7:41, and that finds us down in Ellenboro. Luther Gillikin, Sweet Thing himself. Good morning, Luther. How you doing today?
Hey, doing great there. Got my boots on, I can stand up. It's a great day.
Any day that you can stand up is a good day. Well, any day that you just get up, period, is a good day.
That's not good. But it's quiet. Whatever. call. Just nothing going on with them. Just nothing going on anywhere down here. Let's see, we're going to have blood drive down here Monday at Race Baptist Church. Be from 3:30 to 8 down there, sir. Once you like, just come on down Monday afternoon and give a pint of blood there. And be dated. Give it, I don't know, maybe be digits, so give them a pint. And let's see, we got birthday today to Benny McCantrell today. And Wilbur and Miss Thelma Glover, they're happy with anniversary today. And tomorrow, Tina McCann is having one, and also Paula Rhodes is having birthday tomorrow. So they have a great day tomorrow. Nothing else going on down here, Todd. You have a great day today. We'll talk to you next time.
All right, Luther, we'll see you then. Thanks.
All right, take care now.
Luther Gillikin with the report from the Ellenboro Fire District, and that wraps up our call-around report for this Saturday morning. So we're going to make way for birthdays and anniversaries. If you're celebrating a birthday,